You think it's a joke? You think it's a joke? Have you? War against Sharia. War against political Sharia. We have been saying this over and over again. You think the world is not listening? You are a joker. War against Sharia. There's no space for Sharia in a liberal society. You can't come and tell us Sharia, blasphemy law, in a civilized society. If the federal government cannot own up to the stand of the constitution, let's allow people that are humane to do the job. Abi, war against Sharia. And if you are against this, that means I feel you are a fanatic. Because let's put it, what is happening in Nigeria is political Sharia. Sharia for the poor. Sharia for the unaliving of the less privileged. Abi, war against Sharia. Allow people to express themselves. US, thumbs up. Fire on. This is just the beginning. You never see anything. You never know what one do you. Abi, what thing they do you never start. War against political Sharia. The good Muslims knows that this thing is just all about promoting a situation where some radical ideologies will engulf and finish everybody, not just the Christians, even the Muslims that have the liberty to choose in regards to what they want to believe. War against them. Thumbs up. Tag Donald Trump. Tag United States of America. This is just the beginning. Fire on. And I believe you are listening. You are listening to us. And we're not going to stop. War against this. Unity for everybody. Progress for every Nigerian. Irrespective of your tribe, culture, and affiliations. No hatred, no whatever. But the system must be liberal. Nigeria has finally been designated as a country of particular concern by the US, right? The question we should ask ourselves now is, do we actually merit, do we deserve this designation? I'm telling you my answer is total yes. Why do I say yes? Looking at it. In this same country, BH members were rehabilitated and billions showered on them. Abi, for the purpose of rehabilitation. In this same country, bandits were negotiated with. And the government did not do anything in that regards. In this same country, we've had radical scholars coming out to preach a message of finish them, buy them. Nothing was done in that regards. In this same country, people have been unalived on the basis of they have insulted a particular religion. They have insulted the holy prophet or whatever. Has there been justice in regards to people that carried out all this jungle justice? The answer is no. In this same country, a retired commodore came out to say that they have presented, the government is aware of some of these radical people that are sponsoring these radical elements, some of which are in government, Abi, under President Buhari. And what was done in that regards? So far, we've not had anything. And a lot of other variables, a lot of happenings, right? And let's face it, the point of disagreement now is in regards to why term it Christian genocide, not a general genocide or whatever. The fact is, somebody must complain. And when you complain, it's going to be viewed on the aspect of who is complaining and how it affects the person. But broadly speaking, I want to categorize it as there are some radical elements that are centered and they are bent towards ensuring that they carry out a cleansing of some people that don't see things their own way on the basis of religion and on the basis of tribal affiliations, which is of a truth. And of which, evidently, people have come out to say they have sponsors. These are the people sponsoring them. But what is the government doing? It just sat down. So, well, the fact is, I think, generally, This is what you get as a result of incompetent leadership. Generally, incompetent leadership. This is what it gets you. Because, just like I keep saying, the world is a global village now. The world is a global village. People don't just sit and see that some radical elements are trying to establish a headquarter in a particular country, and of which after establish their ideologies, their agendas never stops. They keep spreading it till it affects the whole world. And you say they should do nothing about that. Well, if that is our own way of thinking the world operates, the global village don't see that anymore. They don't see it that way anymore. So, the fact is, this is a wake-up call. If the government can, to redeem its image, if there is also still time. But the fact is, this is what it has resulted into. So keep supporting, keep encouraging, keep shielding the sponsors of all these things. And it's in this same country that you are pushing military personnel that at the end of the day, there have been some pockets of complaints in regards complicity of other people in regards their operation? Or are we going to be talking about their bad welfare, withholding of their allowances and a lot of other provisions they are supposed to be entitled to that they are not getting? And at the same time you say, top. Look at the number of the categorization of the radical elements we have in Nigeria now. First, we have BH, we have Lakurawa, we have Wulu, we have other ones that are categorized as, they call them headsmen, Abi bandit. The question you should now ask yourself and be sincere to yourself is, what are they actually fighting for? What are they actually fighting for?
Mun riga mun shirya yadda za mu gudanar da wannan hidimar. Shi Reverend Father yana nan tare da dukkan fastoci. Sauransu Ubangiji ne kaɗai ya san yadda zai gudanar da yanayin rayuwarsu. Ubangiji ya taimake mu. Ubangiji ya yi mana bishewa. So zan ba ma Reverend.
It's very sad for us. We'll find time to talk. It's not the time to talk now. Amma mu yi lura mu zama masu wayo, mu zama masu hikima. Allah ya taimake mu.
Please allow us to rest. I've been speaking since in the morning, and I have a lot to say again. Come and see how this man's head was butchered at the point of death. I could have rushed to this village to perform burial, but I was in Ruku, I was in Hurum, where those women were butchered on the ground. Come and see, mutilated body, did by Fulani terrorists. There are good Fulani. They don't love this crisis. There are good Muslims. They are bleeding because of this crisis. They don't want it, and I know. But the terrorists in Islam are busy becoming a tools in the hands of politicians. Now the service chief have been removed. Christopher Musa was removed because Christopher Musa has dealt with the insurgents more than Burutai. Burutai was pretending. Burutai was busy killing Nigerian Christian soldiers, hunting them to the terrorists to kill them. We have mass death of Christians that are Nigerian armies, Air Force, that have been killed by insurgents. It was planned by Islamic officers. We know. Now Christopher is gone because you were chanting you don't want Christopher so that he will not touch the insurgents that were brought from different countries. Now you have succeeded. Christopher has been removed. We will see how Muslims will be killing Muslims in the north. Not Christian. We will never kill you. We will never cause problem for you. We will continue to love you. We will continue to like you. When I reached the hospital, I didn't spare anybody. The money that I have, I gave it to all, including the Fulani women that are in the hospital. I supported them because of Jesus, because of Christ. We will still serve the Lord. We will never deny Jesus. We will never deny Jesus.